What is going on, YouTube? So coming back today with really technically day 3, but really day 4 of NBA free agency and news and all that fun stuff. So today really wasn't as big a day as the last two, but there are still a ton of free agents left. KD's supposed to make his decision tonight or tomorrow, so I want to touch on that a little bit. Big news from Rajon Rondo, Jamal, Crawford, Ben Simmons, and Dwyane Wade. So we'll touch on that as well. So let's start out with the biggest signing of the day, and that, at least in my opinion, that is Rajon Rondo to the Chicago Bulls for 2 years, $30 million. So Rondo, he is a former Sacramento King, had a decent time there, averaged about 12 points, 12 assists, I think actually a little bit less than those. But really, they swap out Derrick Rose for Rajon Rondo, and I don't know. I think their results can end up being the same in the end. Honestly, it is kind of intriguing to think about Rondo and Butler. But overall, I think it's a decent deal. Compared to some of the deals that some of the other guys were getting, it wasn't bad. A lot of people saying it was unwise by the Chicago Bulls, but I think mainly it was, I think it was a good deal, not a great one. So, next one, Jamal Crawford, back to the LA Clippers for 3 years, $42 million. Very good signing for the Clippers to lock up the former sixth man of the year once again. Very, very talented point guard off the bench. So, next one, Tyler Johnson, the Brooklyn Nets for 4 years, $50 million. Overpaid him a little bit. Matt Barnes to the Sacramento Kings, 2 years, $12 million. One of my favorite deals of the day, a steady starter for the Memphis Grizzlies last year. The Kings get a very serviceable player for a very cheap price. I believe that's cheaper than Cole Aldrich got signed today. And let's face it, Matt Barnes is a lot better player than Cole Aldrich. So the Kings got a good deal there. Granted, it's still the Kings, so who knows how that's going to turn out. Next one, Trey Burke. This one's interesting. This one's very interesting to me. A lot of people are calling it the steal of the offseason so far. I don't know about that because it's still Trey Burke, a guy that might have got cut anyway. But still, the Washington Wizards land a guy that averaged 12.8 points per game for a 2021 second-round pick. So they really didn't have to give up anything for him. And in effect, they get a guy that will bolster their rotation, add to point guard depth, something that they could definitely use. I like it. I think the Wizards made a great move. Obviously, Trey Burke, a guy that had a rough outing last year in Utah, and I think it's cool that he gets a second chance somewhere else in a place that he should be able to thrive. So next one, Eric Gordon to the Houston Rockets for 4 years, $53 million. This one was pretty big news. Actually came out last night. I actually need to get on putting my list of transactions from last night on last night's video. But anyway, Eric Gordon was at the tail end of last night. Actually might have been this morning, technically. But either way, decent signing for the Rockets. Eric Gordon's had an up and down career. I think health is a big thing for him. So next one, Deron Williams to the Dallas Mavericks, 1 year, $10 million. Decent signing for the Mavs. They get Deron Williams back, obviously. His all-star years are behind him, but still a decent signing. He had a pretty good year. Kind of bounced back a little bit compared to how he was doing over in Brooklyn. So, Cole Aldrich to the Timberwolves, 3 years, $22 million. I guess they just needed to fill a spot. Not a great deal in my opinion. And then, so that's it for the signing news. Well, not kind of. So Ben Simmons gets signed to a rookie deal with the Sixers. Let me see if I can pull up the exact specs of the contract. So it happened, I believe it happened last night. Again, something that I just did not get to. And let's see what it was for. Between $3.9 million and $5.9 million. So, not really very specific. But again, good to see that he got locked up. Finally got put on his rookie deal. And then, last bit of news for today. KD and Dwyane Wade. Start with KD. Met with the Miami Heat today. Said was he meeting with the Thunder and the Knicks tonight? I believe. So, talking about KD to said his decision will be made tomorrow. I'm guessing it's going to be made tomorrow when I wake up. Interesting to see what happens. I still think it's going to be the 2-year deal with a 1-year player option for somewhere in the vicinity of 60 to 65 million. Obviously, he's going to be signed for the max probably wherever, unless they take him back to OKC and knock a couple million off just to save a little bit of room. But either way, said he's down to the Warriors and the Thunder. I've heard that the Heat are not eliminated yet. And I've also heard that the Celtics and the Clippers are not eliminated yet. And then I've heard that since he's meeting with New York, they're not eliminated yet. If you follow all the KD stuff day to day, it can get pretty annoying after a while. Just seeing all the false landing spots, or seeing he's going to choose this place or not this place. But either way, it sounds like it's still down to the Warriors and the Thunder. Be interesting to see what happens, for sure. Dwyane Wade apparently still interested in the Bucks. I believe it is the Bucks and the Nuggets. Very, very interesting to me. The Bucks, I guess, would make a little bit of sense since they actually got a 4 or a 5 seed in the 2015 NBA playoffs. So they do have the potential to get back, decently high in the Eastern Conference playoffs. They still got the talent there. But the Nuggets, that's an interesting one. I mean, it'd be cool to see Dwyane Wade get to mentor Jamal Murray. That'd be great for Murray if they both get to start in the same backcourt together, and it'd be great for Emmanuel Mudiay. But I mean, contention-wise, unless Dwyane Wade just wants to play out his career just in a different spot, doesn't really care about getting a ring anymore. Like I said, who knows? So that pretty much does it for today's news. Again, if anything happens between now and when I post the video, I'll put that with my list of transactions in the description below, as I always do. And again, I'm going to get to putting the list of transactions in yesterday's video. But that's pretty much it. See ya.